Hey y'all, welcome back to Chittin' and Chattin'. It's your girl M.
And Sid. And today we're sipping on
This is salted caramel mocha freeze.
Ye Mother Freaking Hall. And M came fully prepared and she froze, like made coffee ice cubes. I'm so excited.
I'm stoked.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
You got, I don't even, okay, this one, I feel like we got to run through this.
It was caramel.
Oh
my
my
straw
God.
was so good. So I did frozen coffee
Jesus Christ.
cubes just from I made extra coffee because I was preparing, you guys. I was preparing for y'all.
I'm going to go ahead and preface, we should have made extra.
Oh, for sure.
Because I'm about to drink every bit of this and want more. It's really bad.
Yep. Definitely needed to make. I thought, honestly, that was my proportion fault because I thought I'd made plenty for us to have, like, a lot and then, like, have extra. I also did dump half of it on the floor.
Well,
but that's...
and on my hand. I was cupping frozen coffee.
Peep the TikTok, guys.
Anyway.
It's amusing. Anyway, so there's frozen coffee cubes, ice cream, and actual coffee, and salted caramel drizzle, chocolate sauce. There's also chocolate sauce in the blender, and there's also caramel syrup and brown sugar syrup as well.
I think the brown
I think it's
sugar
everything.
and the caramel, like, perfectly.
Oh my gosh.
I can't get over it. Like,
I can't either.
I never need to get another. You know, I love the, like, chocolate chip frappe things and the mocha frappes from McDonald's. I don't know why those are so satisfying. Like, I don't like frappes at legit coffee places, but I love them at McDonald's.
That's funny. Probably because they probably use just regular coffee. I don't know. I really don't know. That was my
I
bad.
don't know.
This is so good, guys.
Like, I think we gotta. Let's make a big picture of that.
I think we should.
Holy guacamole, that's really good. Oh, and she got gluten-free Oreos, and I kind of think
all these cookies are gluten-free.
I kind of think they taste better than regular Oreos. They even say gluten-free on them. How adorable is that?
That's cute.
Real
I
question.
want to try one of these.
Do you bite into your Oreo?
I do. Actually, just eat the whole thing.
I do sometimes. But usually, I break off one piece. We're just going to turn it into an ASMR channel. Just eating cookies. But these are made really good to where I can go. Boom. Clear.
Perfection.
Perfect.
Mm.
And I like it because the cream is really sweet.
Yes.
And so then I can eat the cookie afterwards to tone down the sweetness.
That's smart. One thing I don't do that freaks people out, I do not dip my cookies in milk.
I will dip chocolate chip cookies in milk if they're warm.
I will do what I just did, where I eat it, and then I'll take a separate sip. I don't know what it is.
It's probably a sensory thing, too, because that can get weird.
I think it is, and I think it's the fact that it's just like, if I'm eating a cookie, I want the texture of the cookie, whether it is supposed to be crunchy or if it's supposed to have, like,
I
that
do love a crunchy
texture.
cookie.
I think these are crunchy, too. I'm excited.
I love a crunchy cookie.
That, like, soft bake texture. I just
Yes.
cannot do that in milk. It gets soggy, guys. Like, I'm just not a fan. I just can't.
Had to make sure I didn't have Oreo in my teeth.
I probably do.
Yeah.
Also, I'm trying to look at camera angles better. So if you see me
LOL.
go cross-eyed, that's what I'm doing.
Guys, we're working on things, okay? We're a constant
Things
work in
are
progress.
happening, though. I'm so excited. We did a little.
We're trying to get legitness.
We
here.
are. We're like getting legitness.
That's legitness.
We're getting like mission statements. Legitness.
LOL.
I'm stoked. We got core values and a North Star.
LOL. Do me a favor. Favorite color ever? Like, in total. Because I go back and forth and I have a lot of things. Okay, ready? We're going to say it at the same time.
Favorite color.
1, 2, 3.
Amethyst.
Purple. You bitch. You are just. What color is amethyst? Purple. See, that would have been cute. We both would have said purple. Because your favorite color is purple. Jesus. I was supposed to be proud that I knew that about you and that it was also mine. This is me, guys. If you're not watching, I'll post a video of my shirt so you guys. This is me. Amethyst. Okay. Amethyst. You know what? When you say Amethyst, I think of that cartoon. What was that cartoon with Amethyst? You don't know the cartoon? Oh, but your favorite color is Amethyst. But you don't know the cartoon. Cartoon.
I almost said purple too.
Yeah,
like,
you
I was
did.
right
Because
there.
that's your favorite color.
It is my favorite color.
Jeez. Oh, Steven Universe. She's a member of the Crystal Gems who defend the Earth. You've never seen that? Look how fun. That's Amethyst.
Oh,
You've never seen that?
I've never seen it. No.
That's crazy. I was asking them like, y'all never seen that?
Hey,
Leah, look at her. Look, this is Amethyst. You've
we
never
might
seen.
be able to do interactive polls coming soon. Also, a fun fact.
I can't believe you've never seen Steven
No.
Universe. Jesus Christ. That's
I've
a great. You
grew
would
up on
love-
Kipper, babe.
Well, still, you would. I don't know what that is, but okay.
Exactly.
I don't know a lot of things that a lot of people know from growing up.
My growing up was like, if there was something, what's like below PG, just G. That was my entirety of my life until I was about 18.
What?
Like not
like toddler friendly only.
yes, until I was like 18.
You're watching the 2000s equivalent of Bluey.
Yes. For most of my life. And then people are like, "Oh my god, did you see that SpongeBob episode?" I'm like, "No."
Meanwhile,
But
I
Kipper
was watching.
discovered that he has friends and he likes jazz.
I love that I have no idea who that is. No,
You should
when I
look him
was
up. He's
like
funny.
8, what's his name?
Kipper?
Kipper.
It's going to explain so much.
It doesn't even. It's a book character. It doesn't even say.
Well, it's a TV show, too.
Baby.
It's Kipper the Dog.
Preschool age children. Okay, he looks adorable. I have seen him before. I just don't have him ingrained in my memory.
I was watching those shows in high school. My childhood, I don't talk about it a lot.
Meanwhile, I was like 8 years old with a Megan Fox poster in my bedroom. We can't talk about childhood right now. I'm heartbroken. Did you see that? Hayden.
What?
Panettiere. Panettiere. I always struggle saying her name. The girl who was, I know her best from Bring It On. And the crumping scene.
Oh, yeah.
I always do that crumping scene, and now I can't do it without being heartbroken. She died at 36, like 2 days ago now.
I feel like I saw that in the group chat, but so much was happening.
Yeah. She was apparently, like, a lot of people knew her from newer things too that I didn't realize. Yeah, I knew her the best from Bring It On, All or Nothing. She's very well known for Remember the Titans and the Ice Princess. Yeah. She was a very formative part of my
That's so sad.
preteens.
36? What happened?
TBD. It is interesting though.
So the government. Sorry.
Well, it's hilarious that you say that without like knowing anything. She has like an on again, off again boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
She was, I guess, maybe visiting him in South Carolina, and her boyfriend and his brother were at the apartment when she died. I don't know. They haven't like said anything about foul play or.
All right, well, tune
like
in next week while we do more research.
But also, she also recently done like a tell-all thing, and she talked a lot about some prominent people and files and things, and so it's a little ironic that she randomly died right after.
Don't get me on my soapbox
Yeah.
about that.
So I'm really freaking heartbroken. It's
That's
really,
so
it's really
sad.
It's really, really sad. Anyway, friends, so sorry to drain our mood. But speaking of draining, Em has done some research to teach us about our brains a wee bit.
The Neuro-Spicy people out there.
Yeehaw.
If you haven't, I highly recommend looking into a book called If You Give a Moose a Muffin.
If you give
or
a
if
moose
you
a mouse.
give a mouse a cookie. There's another one I cannot remember.
I know.
Oh shoot!
Even
had
more
'em.
fun fact. If you give a mouse a cookie. So, once upon a time, a lot of people begged me to narrate children's books, but I don't know how to get into that, obviously. Like, do you just go get a job doing that, or do you just, like, post it like you would a podcast? I don't know. But I did post a TikTok of me narrating, if you give a mouse a cookie. There are 3 children books that I have posted TikToks of me narrating. That was a long time ago. Please don't go try to find it.
Love this. Oh,
Too bad.
that's the first thing I'm gonna do.
Well, too bad. You're not going to find it. It's really far down. Anyway, so sorry. Teach me about what's that book got to do with my brain?
It's very. So sorry, there was an ad, and okay. Do you give a moose a muffin?
You give a moose a muffin.
Because that's what I grew up on. Like, that's one I had at my house. And then, like, if you give a mouse a cookie was at school.
That's the one that I knew the most.
If you give a mouse a cookie.
Yeah.
That's funny. So if you give a moose a muffin is exactly the same
Yeah.
concept. And it basically describes, like, how the ADHD brain works, where it's, like, constant little dopamine hits in a task will lead into another task. So the basis of the story is, like, okay, if you give a moose a muffin, he's going to want some jam. Okay, well, if he wants some jam, you have to go into the house. Oh, but the kitchen's a mess. So then they're going to clean the kitchen. But while they were cleaning the kitchen, they made another mess. So then they have to do that. And then while they were doing that, they discovered something else that needs to be done in the other part of the house. And it's basically like this, it's how our brains work. And I wondered why. So I deep dive.
I never knew that the whole point of that book was that the mouse had ADHD.
Yeah.
I just thought, hell yeah,
because
brother.
we understand it. So people who don't have ADHD, who don't have that neurodivergency, are just like, well, that like that doesn't make sense. Like, go in and get this like point A, point B. Like, it doesn't come because they don't side quest like we do.
Side quest.
And the reason we do that is for dopamine hits. Because, and it's also, and I will stand on this, and I love you for it. It's your little games. Those are constant dopamine hits, which which ADHD brains need. It's why we get bored easily.
Your little game.
It's why when
hey, on my little game, my solitaire game. Now, when I first started, listen, I used to have like 50,000 to 100,000 coins on the daily, and I would work my booty off and get up to 100,000 coins. I have 1,100,000 coins right now.
Yeah,
don't play with me.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, because that's how that game gets me. Oh my God, because it caters right to my ADHD brain, because I do this and then that gives me this and then that. You don't
look
just
how
play
happy
solitaire.
you are right now.
You don't just
and
play
that's what
solitaire.
your brain goes.
You get all these side quests because every time you win, you get like things.
You get
and then you win. Well, it's like different little things, and then there's little mini games within the game.
Yes,
that's why I like that game so much, because there's so many things going on within the game.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's how our brains work, because that's what like it's like when somebody Neuro-Spicy, I'm just going to use that because it's both. Like there's a little like sometimes on the spectrum you can feel this too. Like it is what it is. When you, oh my gosh, see now, oh, so many things were happening. My brain short-circuited.
One small task, dopamine chasing.
Yes.
Each new idea gives a tiny burst of dopamine.
Oh. Nope.
Jesus Christ, I can't even speak.
I can't even external monologue.
Literally, I can't. Hey, what are we can't? Do you need to look at your
maybe.
Notes?
What the heck?
Our brains are braining.
Oh, okay.
That's like our whole life.
I'll probably need it back, but
like yesterday, look, and then I'm gonna keep getting you
and
off
it's
of your,
fine
because yesterday my husband was like, "Hey, do you know where it's something?" And I said, "Yeah," and I stood up immediately, and he was like, "You don't have to right now." I was like, "No, but I do have to right now because I'm gonna forget 17 more times."
Oh, absolutely.
Like I will forget.
Like if you need it done, I need to do it now. So that's okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna piggyback. So. A lot of things, a lot of people in Neuro-Spicy do, and I do it now. What's funny is, like, as I research stuff, I'm like, oh, this is literally me. So they're called visual cues. And I do it all the time. I was actually talking to my mom about it. because when I clean the house, I clean
Yep.
it like if you give a moose a muffin. Like I tried to be like, okay, you have to clean this room. You know
No,
what? No.
that's not happening.
Because I'm going to start in here and I'm going to go like, oh, dishes. And I'm going to go in the kitchen
Yep.
and be like, oh, let's do the dishes. And then we do this and that. So what I do to help myself is I turn on every single big light. I hate big lights. If you don't know, I hate big lights. So I turn it on the big lights. And once that room is complete, I turn off the big light.
Wow.
So if that light's
so proud of
on,
you.
there's something that I need to do in that space. And it helps me so much.
You know what I've started doing whenever I'm doing
And it's such a
certain
little
things?
thing.
Yeah. Whenever I clean and I'm
So
doing
good.
stuff, I listen to my true crime podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So what I've started doing, instead of having my AirPods in, I'll have it on my phone, just playing out of my phone speaker, and I'll sit my phone somewhere, and I can't touch my phone until I'm done with that task. Because if I go to another room, I can't hear my
can't
podcast.
hear it.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see I seen the video like last night of the guy
We do
doing
it
the
too.
dishes, and he had one of those exercise bands tied to the cabinet, and he went to pull it away, and it pulled him, and he's like, "Nope, back to the dishes."
No, literally me though.
Like you have to do
Yes.
that to yourself.
Yes. So I'll do that with. So right now, it's funny too. Because I do it to also remember, which is crazy how the brain works.
Yeah.
I am out of like gallon Ziploc baggies.
Mm.
The empty Ziploc baggie container. Oh, damn. See, I was at Walmart today.
Dang it.
Anyways.
That's what I keep doing with the dustpan.
Yes.
Oh.
I need to set it by where I walk out.
Yeah.
Because right now it's sitting on my counter to remind me that I need more. I did remember
that
cat
I brought you
food.
today.
Yes.
I had clothes to bring him today. I've been trying to give you those for one of them I've had a shirt for like 6 months, but the
I didn't even know.
pants I've had for like 3 weeks, and we have redone our little setup, and we try to make our house work for our brains.
Yes.
And so we have a new little
As we
home.
should.
We
Why
have
are
a
we
new little home
fighting?
for the keys, and it's a little
Love.
table. And I sat those clothes that I was supposed to bring you on that table
Yes.
in front of my keys, and still walked out of the house 3 days in a row without them.
It happens.
And today I
literally
was actively
happens.
walking out the door and went, oh,
Yes. What I'm learning is to give myself grace for that.
yeah,
Because usually I'd be like, oh my God, like you.
yeah.
I
I'm
say
like,
very
it
mean
is
things to
what
my
it
brain.
is.
I'm working on it. Be like, you
Yes.
silly goose, sir.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, you know what? It's okay. You remembered. And that's good that we remembered. Because what
Yeah.
I'm realizing is with less pressure on myself and my brain, I'm starting to remember things. So I was very proud.
Yeah.
I remembered cat food. And I remember I was out of my like, I use those like unstoppable whatever things.
Ooh,
but
I
I have a
love
very, very
those.
specific scent. And it's so funny. I don't know if someone's doing it, but I'm tall, so I can do it. There's always one up on the top shelf when they're out. And I go,
Yep.
pluck it right off the
You're coming home with me.
But I remembered without having to be like putting it out
Yay.
because I'm giving myself a little grace.
Speaking of, I'm going to forget again. I need paper plates the next time I go to Costco. It's getting dangerously low.
Because that's how our brains work. I'm so excited. Guess what I did?
What did you do?
My car is packed for any random camping adventure.
It's done.
It's done. I'm so
Yay.
excited. I did do a video on like the tote packing. I was going to do more, but I didn't. I just packed like some clothes, like a few t-shirts, a few long sleeves, a few hoodies,
I
leggings,
love it.
pants, shorts, socks, like slides that I used to wear to. We used to do beach volleyball.
Yes.
We have like a sand volleyball court near us, and used to go play there. So I brought those because I don't care if they get gross and
Yeah.
icky. And I
Speaking of
loaded my
slides,
car up.
One more again.
Yeah.
Speaking of slides, I can't find my favorite yellow slides right now. I don't know where they are.
Did we lose them on boat day?
No, 'cause I came home with shoes. I think I would have known if I come home without shoes.
Well, I know, but was that the last day you wore them?
No, I have no idea. I don't know. I have no idea. Like they gotta be somewhere. They gotta be at my house. What? Like did I hide them? I don't know.
They in
and
the
then I'd
car?
be doing, no. I hope they weren't. They weren't in my old car. I hope they weren't in my car that it got totaled and we. No,
Well,
they
you know, 'cause
definitely
you
weren't,
went and
'cause
got
I
all the
cleaned it. I
stuff.
cleaned
Yeah.
it out. I got
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
out of the
yeah.
car.
They'll pop up. You know what I do? You know what I do when that stuff like that happens?
What?
I'll literally ask the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show me my shoes.
I'm just like, hey, I'm very much like, I'm just looking for him. You know, if you can
Well-
lead them back to me, that'd be great. If they're helping,
Okay, this is
you know
what's
what I mean?
irritating
Like,
me. Those were like Target slides, and I have not been able to find the exact ones.
Yeah.
And they have a little like they have paint on them, and they've got like a little they've got like something kind of pierced them, but they don't have a hole, but they're like nicked.
Yeah.
But they're my favorite. They're yellow and they have white flowers on them.
They're really
my
cute.
Favorite, and they're so comfortable. And I bought another pair similar to those even before I lost them. I bought another pair similar, but they fart when I walk, and it's so annoying. And they're not comfortable, and like I need those exact pair again, and I can't find them.
Universe, can Sydney please have her shoes back?
Please,
Thanks.
I miss them a lot.
Thank
I
you.
really don't know where they are. Cause I'm like, if I, you know, like if I wear them, I'm gonna wear them home. I would know if I came home without shoes.
What's
I don't
crazy
do that
though?
A whole lot.
I'm going to laugh in the best way possible if
I
you
know.
go home because
And they're just sitting somewhere.
But that's why I asked the universe, and people are like, "Oh, like hee ha ha, you just didn't see it." I'm like, oh, "Okay, what do you mean?" Perfect example: tweezers. I'm always losing my tweezers.
Yeah.
So I bought a white pair. I don't know why I can see the white pair versus the black pair, but whatever. I think it's because a lot of my clothes and a lot of my stuff is dark and black, and like,
I
all
do
my
that
blankets
with my
are black.
socks. Oh my god, my socks when
Yeah.
I'm putting up clean, when I'm grabbing clean clothes and stuff, like, cause I have so many black t-shirts and black shorts.
Yes,
And
like most of my stuff is black. So I got a white tweezer, and I couldn't find it. And finally, I just took a deep breath, and I was like, "Universe, I really need it. Like, I'm trying to do, whatever, what have you." Left to work. 2 days later, I kid you not, they are like basically sitting on my side table.
Brother.
I was like, "There's no way.
Yeah,
There's
like,
no way. Like,
Yeah.
there's no." I literally looked everywhere. I'm not delusional. Like, so apparently, I don't know. I have a house ghost that needs tweezers for a second, I guess.
Yeah, the house ghost had a tweezer mustache.
I guess. So maybe your house ghost just needs the shoes. So we're just asking politely.
Maybe the
she
house
just needs
ghost
them
is
back.
going on a walk.
Right. She just needs them
Jeez
back.
Louise. I love them so much. So.
The universe got you.
You're right. You reminded me. Oh, you reminded me of something, but I can't tell you guys. Well, guys, that reminds me. By the next time,
I'm excited.
By the next episode, M will be 13 years old.
Will I?
By the next, well, no, I'm a liar, but today's Tuesday. I'm a liar, but we'll be preparing for M's birthday.
I was like, oh my God, is it this Saturday?
Oh, but you know what is starting this week is the fair. Yeehaw.
Can we go?
The state fair. Yeah.
I've always wanted to go. Side note, because whatever it is, what it is, I love the fair.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. I grew up in 4-H. Another fun fact, because we're feeling it today. I did research because people ask where I'm from all the time, because I obviously not mimic, but like I've adopted the accent out here.
Yeah.
I love it. I don't care. Obviously, I wanted to have it, or I wouldn't have freaking adopted it.
Right.
So people ask me a lot of times where I'm from, and I was curious, and I was like, let me just look it up. How many people?
Okay.
We're doing great. How many people lived in my in my town? Have you heard? Did I tell you this?
Yes.
So I've told everybody. So you're welcome. You guys get your part. There was 886 people that were in Wiggins, and like it was, I don't even know what it was, like 2012 or something like that. And that means that it was a village and not a town, because it has to be 1,000 people to be considered a town. So I grew up in a village.
Well, same, because where I'm from estimates between 630 and 700 residents.
We're village folk.
We're villagers. Let me see where my high school was at, though.
No wonder we're friends. We're just villagers. It's a town now, guys. Don't you worry. It's up to 1,500.
Mine isn't. Let's see. When the high school that I went to,
I like these.
It says it ranges between
like
600 to 1,000. So where I went to high school, that is probably technically like a town, but my where my mom was born and all that, and where her family lives and everything, that's a village.
We're villagers.
That
you
definitely
guys.
tracks. Definitely tracks. We're villagers. Your fellow
No wonder
villagers.
we want our homestead. It's in our blood.
It really is, though. You know, the last time I went and visited my mom, we went up to her dad's house.
Yeah.
It's so funny. As soon as we walk in the door to her dad's house, her sister is in the kitchen cooking, and my mom just walks in and just immediately starts like helping cook. And they're doing fried green tomatoes, which were so perfect. And it was really adorable because they're like, I don't know, in their 50s and 60s, whatever. Yeah. And their dad is just turned 92 or 3 or something. So 60s and 90s, basically. And my Pap James is sitting there. We're having a conversation. And they're like, every 2 or 3 minutes, they're just going back and forth. And he's giving them advice on, like, cooking and everything. And it was so adorable. And it was the best fried green tomato I ever had in my life. That. But you know what else he done? That even his kids, because while we were there, my mama's brother walked in the house too. And they were like, have you ever had a fried green? It was like not green, Jesus. It was like a cucumber. And you make it the same way you make a fried green tomato. There's a cucumber. And we were all so weirded out. They were like a little mushy. And my Pap James was like, yeah, I love these. They're the best. And all of his kids were like, never in my 60-some years have I heard that. And you're my dad. Like, what are you?
What are you talking about,
He's
sir?
Like, yeah, it was hilarious.
Pap James, what are you talking about, baby?
It was funny though. It was cute. But I tried one. It wasn't like terrible, but definitely prefer a fried green tomato.
Absolutely, or a fried pickle. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? I feel like that's like a halfway there version. Like, have a fried cucumber.
It was just
like
a little soft.
I don't like it.
But they do their fried green maters in the skillet. It was very good. Very good. Yeah. Okay. So sorry. So tell me more. L-O, Mother Goose, and L. One of the notes she has about our brains is the executive function. And it says weak filter. The prefrontal oh my God.
Yeah.
The prefrontal cortex struggles to block out unrelated thoughts and impulses.
Welcome to Chittin' and Chattin'.
No, literally.
Well, we have, what is it? A weak frontal cortex.
Yes, we have a weak frontal cortex. When people keep asking, like, what's your podcast about? And I'm like, your brain.
Everything. Actually, you know what? I was so proud of myself because I was working on it. It was kind of my, like, spiel when things are happening, guys.
We've
so
been
excited.
given the spiel a lot more. You know my top words I say, though? Cozy, chaotic vibes.
I love that because it is.
Yep.
Because we want you guys to feel like you can literally pull up a seat with us, and hang out. And
come to chat.
What the little like North Star was: real joy, real people, real community.
Yeah.
I think there was something different too. It was real joy.
Probably like real pain for real. I mean, we'd be talking.
It was definitely was real joy, and definitely was real community.
Yeah.
And it probably was something along the lines.
Hey,
of
I
like
got really excited. I started watching Love Island, and I'm watching them. I've never seen it until recently because everybody kept getting on to me if you're not watching it. And so I'm watching the newest season. And this guy said, we were just chitting and chatting. And I flipped. And it just so happens that my husband was sitting there. And I said, chit chat. They were chit chat. I was like, I should clip. Oh my God, I should clip that. And yep, I'm going to do it. Slay. So I can't remember the guy. It was like Casey or one of those guys. It was, he was a sweetheart. But yeah, he said like something about chit chat. And I was like, yeah. Also, another fun fact, when I'm talking to people and they know nothing about our podcast, and I say chitting and chatting, they always go, chicken. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
Better than what I get.
Shitting. I say, you know how you chit chat? Yeah, chitting and chatting. You know, chit chat.
Like, you think my podcast is called?
Yeah, I mean, it could be. It could be. LOL. Okay, on with the same executive function stuff. You said you forget why you entered a room and started a project. Every new object or idea acts as an urgent distraction.
Yes, that's why I leave visual cues, and that's why people who are Neuro-Spicy struggle with completing tasks, because it's like, it's quite literally the, oh gosh, it's a movie. It's like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
I think it's Family Guy. Ooh, piece of candy.
I think it is too. That's very much how our brains work.
Is it Peter
like,
Griffin?
I think it is. I think they're trying to catch him to do something.
Piece of candy.
Like, I think they're trapping him in the box.
Oh, it's not Peter Griffin. It's that guy Funny enough, it's a Halloween episode. It's that weird guy. Ooh, piece of candy. Piece of candy.
Which one?
I don't
They're
know.
all
He's
weird.
not like a main character.
Is he a side character?
Yeah.
Was it like
no,
Glenn?
No, he's not one of those at all. He's
Do you have a picture?
James. It's a James Woods instead of himself.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait.
It is James Wood. Yes, it's when they're captured. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that's how it works. Because I'll be like, because that my biggest example is like how I clean my house. Because that's very like, it's satisfying to me. Like I like having a clean home, clean and lived in. I don't live in a Pottery Barn magazine, y'all.
100%.
Delusion. So I'll be like, oh, let's do the dishes, and then I'm like, as if I'm actively doing the dishes, I literally just look to the side and I'm like, oh, empty jar where I was going to put my new gluten-free flour. Maybe I'll do that. And then all of a sudden, you give a moose a muffin and you're freaking 5 pages deep in neurodivergent brain spicy information because I'm like, why am I like this?
Well, and you know what's funny? Translating that to the professional workplace, because when I started my new professional job, we have 7 gazillion Post-it notes in that place. And my boss told me, like, day one, he was like, I'm a big Post-it note guy. And I'm sitting here in my brain like, you're probably Neuro-Spicy too. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Because I have to put, before I leave, if there's tasks I need done, I have to put the Post-it note right on my computer, so it's the first thing I see.
No, literally.
Because I almost forgot something this morning. Like, I would have forgotten something if I hadn't given myself a Post-it note. You know what I mean?
But that's why we do it. And I feel like that's what, like, is not taught in school in general and is just not taught in society. Yes. Work with your brain. My brain works differently than mine.
Did you just say my brain? Wee. Wee. Once again, I am this shirt.
Also, guys, side note, I don't know if we can.
We're just holding up our shirts. Girls would be girls. Yes. Yes, y'all remember like 2 episodes ago, Em was talking about the shirt that says girls will be
Love
girls.
you.
And she's holding up the head. Well, now she's wearing it on a shirt. Well, I'll put on our Instagram and our TikTok story or something. I'll put just pictures of our shirts just so you guys can see how we done today's episode.
And I love that we always like, again, this was not planned.
Yeah.
She had no idea I had this. I was just wearing it, and she brought that to change into after her work, after your professional clothes.
Yeah, after I was being all professional.
And I was like, not us both wearing graphic tees that describe us.
Speaking of our
of
brains.
the day. Oh yeah, my brain and my brain.
Oh dear. Well, so today I done an event with the Louisville Metro Police Department people. Okay, so I was working with police officers, and this is not an event that I scheduled, by the way. Just saying that for no reason at all. But we're talking, we're conversating. This girl has a bunch of tattoos, and the person I'm working with is like, I think she's got you beat on tattoos. And I was like, oh, you haven't seen all of mine. We were just talking, and then I was talking about my sister who has a lot more tattoos, and she started on a leg piece. And I was like, I have no idea, because she has her kneecap done and she has her elbow done. And I was like talking like, I have no idea how she like sat through those. While we're sitting at a police station, massaging a police. A police.
A police?
A police officer.
Call it the police.
While this is happening, I'm speaking to a police officer. I say, she's probably high as hell. And then the guy I'm working with turns around and mouths to me, and he doesn't speak, he mouths. He goes, in a police station? I was like, I wasn't talking about myself.
Like, I'm not high as hell.
As far as they know, my sister lives in a state where it's legal.
Right. No, literally.
Maybe she has a medical card.
Also, the 2 officers that we've served.
And it went silent.
Like, that's funny.
None of us spoke for like 3 minutes, which felt like such a long time. I was just like, why would I say that?
Not because you had a prefrontal cortex that didn't filter it out.
True. That's the funny part. She probably wasn't. It just blurted out of me.
Blah. Blah. All the time.
God, prefrontal cortex.
I get myself in so much trouble with my,
Sometimes I'll be saying stuff.
I will sometimes just really let.
I think that's where the tism kicks in when I
Yeah.
don't know what is like I know what's appropriate, but my brain like
It overrides it.
It it hyperfixates on it that it makes you do the wrong thing. Like y'all ever done that? Oh my god.
Well, what's I thinking too? Like, if I really don't, I think this is a tism thing. If I've rabbit holed and I've researched and I'm speaking on it like I know facts, I promise you those are facts. Like, if I'm unsure, I'll be like, I don't really know.
Yeah.
Example, guy yesterday at the bar tried to tell me that the song that was playing was not what I said it was. And I knew, like, I was going to die on this hill. I should have bet because he offered to bet, and I should have. But I'm just not a I'm not a gambling girly. It's Holly, guys.
I'll change her, don't worry.
And he was trying to be like, no. And I was like, no, I'm right. And he was just like, well, you want to bet? I'm like, no, I know I'm right. And he goes, I was like, we'll look it up right now. Shazam it. And I went and, like, did what I had to do. And he came back and he was like,
what was it? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was Disturbed did a cover of Sounds of Silence. And
me and you have had this conversation.
Yes. I've studied it in college, like, for a unit. Like, it was a whole unit just, like, researching this
like
guy
if I know something,
and his freaking voice and, like, how he can sing Disturbed Screamo and then do Sounds of Silence with the.
Yeah. Yes, we literally had that conversation like 2 weeks ago too.
Like,
so the fact that came up, that's so funny. I do that a lot with music, where if I'm listening to something and I like it, like a lot of times, like iconic songs in my brain, I know them based on it being in my brain as the song and the artist. Like it's just there. Like if you mention Lips of an Angel, my brain goes Lips of Angel Hinder. That's what it is.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
mine doesn't. That's cool.
Iconic songs do that. Like
I barely ever know who sings it.
And that's the only time I do is whenever it's
I don't even know.
It's
I just
locked
know every
in my
word.
brain as one. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like,
yes. I'm trying to think.
Like Bartender, T-Pain, boom. Like that. It's in my brain as one. I'm looking at it in my brain as one. Bartender, T-Pain.
Mine.
And half the time I'm looking at the
interesting.
picture that goes with it.
Nope. I can picture the graphic of the
I do that a lot
of the album.
Yeah.
I could not tell you the name or the artist.
I do that a lot.
What I can tell you is the name and artist of songs I've karaoke'd because I am an extremely kinetic learner and because I had to write down the name and who it is, it's ingrained in my brain, which is kind of crazy to think about that. Because like if I don't write, it's also why like I have notebooks everywhere because if I write it down I'll remember. I don't have to remember where it is in the notebook or remember what notebook it's in. I just remember that I wrote it down. See, and I can visually
that's what I was
see
about
the
to
list.
Say. Yes. I'm like that where I will see it. It's not that I remember writing it, it's that I'm looking at it.
Yes, I see it in my brain like written in that. Yes,
I do that.
Like
that's what kills me whenever people try to tell me I'm wrong about stuff like that. Because I'm like, I'm looking at the picture of it in my brain. I'm looking at it. Oh, that kills my soul.
Oh, it drives me nuts.
Yeah. So that's why I do that a lot with songs. Because I'm looking at it in my brain like it's on, like, Spotify.
That's fun. Yes. Well, especially when I'm driving. Like, I'll get the little, like, CarPlay image in my brain.
Yep.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
So certain, those
it's like, don't tell me I'm wrong when I'm literally looking at it. Like, if I could just
I'm
in my brain,
looking at it.
I'm telling you I'm right.
Yep.
And if I'm confidently telling you I'm right, I'm
like I'm gonna let you know if I'm not confident.
No, literally.
You'll know if
and that's part of it too. Is just like I'm not trying to be like a big old fibber liar, but like I'm out here like, hey, I actually don't know this, or I say it on the podcast all the time. I'm like, well, I think this is right.
Yeah.
And even then, you still look it up, and I'm usually right.
I know. The other day at my job, were you sitting there, or I don't know if you were there, or if that was the day that you weren't there, but our manager at our bartending job, he goes, "Yeah, you were right," or something. I think you were there because I think you said she's always right or something, and I said, "Yeah, I know," and I was like, "Oh, I'm not usually like that, but." If I'm confident.
But when you're right, you're right.
Yeah, and you're gonna know if I'm not right.
No, because that's the whole thing. It's just like I don't have to be right all the time. Like I'm not above learning. Trust me, y'all. Late night class last night. I mean, it was till 8 in the morning. I was learning, and I love it, and I'll do it again.
Yeah.
But it's just like I love to learn, but I also, because I love to learn and because I love to rabbit hole, like what I know, I know.
Yeah.
And when people
Speaking
try to
of
be
learning,
like,
my husband taught me like officially how to eat crab legs because I used to really
I love
hate
this
crab
for you.
legs, and so every time we eat them, like every time we go somewhere, because that's like his favorite food ever. So every time he has crab legs, he'll give me a piece, and I always try it, and I'm always like, but we were eating, we got a seafood bowl, and so I'm eating like shrimp and stuff, and he literally looked at me because I was just like perusing at the crab legs. I was like, for some reason, I think the past like 5-6 months, my taste buds have done another transition, because for lunch the other day I also I had these little tomatoes that were like, like the baby tomatoes that are, but they were bigger.
Yeah.
And I diced them up, and I literally ate raw tomatoes.
I love raw tomatoes.
Which, if you know me,
you don't.
Never ever. That's the only reason that I was called a picky eater growing up, because I didn't eat tomatoes, and I've told y'all that. Yeah. But so I was like, I really feel like my taste buds are changing, because I like crab if it's in sushi, because it's all mixed in with other things. But I've never liked crab legs.
Oh my god!
And so I tried a little bit, and I was like, And so my hubby paused our show we were watching and fully taught me how to do the entire crab leg. And I had to break its claw backwards, and I was like, this is a little gross, I'm not gonna lie. And he was like, no, it's not. He was like, that's the good part. I was like, well, you can eat that part. So it reminded me of whenever I first started eating sushi, because I used to hate sushi too. And so whenever I first started eating sushi, I would only be able to eat 2 or 3 pieces, and I'd be like, that's enough for today. Because I couldn't eat too much. Like
was it a texture thing?
No.
Flavor?
It's like a feeling, like the way, when you eat something bad and it messes you up.
Yeah.
I'm like, so if I eat too much of it, it's like, whoop. Like my body wasn't ready for all that.
Interesting.
And so I ate one singular crab leg yesterday, and I was like, that was really good. That's enough.
I'm so proud of you.
I was like, that. And I pulled, he was like, and now you pull this part really gently so then you don't mess up the end. And I went, poof. And I was like, oh, it was huge.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's perfect. That's exactly what you want it to look like. I was like,
you did so good.
I was so proud of myself. I felt very proud of myself.
Crab. Like, I love seafood. Like, I will probably be unintentionally pescatarian someday just because.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, if we live somewhere closer to like fresh seafood,
all the time.
That would be just about it.
First time I ever had sushi was a Mother's Day brunch, and my dad took us like the whole family to. It was the biggest buffet I have ever seen in the entirety of my life, and I still to this day have yet to see a buffet
How old
as
were
big.
You?
I must have been like 15-ish. I don't know.
I'm like, is it one of those things
funky.
where you thought it was that big? Because I do that sometimes. Or no, it was that big.
It was that big. They had and when I say station, I'm not like talking like a station. I mean
like a whole row or like a whole.
No, an island as big as this room, and you can walk around it entirety. So they had all of these things I'm talking about are islands where you can walk around it entirely. Fruit, just fruit. All of the fruit I've seen. There's some fruit there I've never seen again, and I might never see again ever.
Where was it? We gotta go there.
It was somewhere in Denver. It was at a hotel in Denver. I can't remember which one. I looked it up one time.
We will look it up.
Also, my dad probably knows because he has that type of tism that he would remember. I'll totally do that. And so they had a fruit one. They had a crepe, just specifically a crepe. They had a waffle and pancake. They had the egg and sausage and potato, like traditional biscuits, gravy. That was for the breakfast stuff. Then they had brunch stuff. So they had like savory sandwiches and like lobster rolls. And there was like a seafood one, like a cooked seafood, like shrimp cocktail, lobster rolls, crab, oyster, Rockefeller, like literally everything you can think of. Then they had a sushi one of those islands. Oh. I think I legitimately ate, now that I understand like what rolls are, I think I had 3 whole rolls to myself. not like of the same one. Like I was just picking. Like I had like
you probably had
18
like,
pieces.
I was gonna say like 18 pieces. Of
oh,
sushi.
I was in heaven. In my no one in my family likes sushi. Like
That's
not
hilarious.
a single person. And so I was just.
It's ironic too because I crave sushi more than my husband does now.
Smacking some sushi down, and that was the first time I ever had it, and I ate enough to be sick.
Yep. See, because so one time before I started like eating sushi, I was visiting my friend in Pensacola, Florida, and he was like, "Oh, my favorite place in the whole wide world is this," and it was this all-you-can-eat sushi place, and he probably had 60 pieces of sushi, and I had 2 bites. I had 2 bites of sushi. Like I didn't do the all-you-can-eat thing because I knew I wouldn't, so I just took some bites of his, and I was like, "Yep, 2 bites, that's enough."
I'm good.
And now I'm like, "Oh, I would tear that place up." Like we gotta go back.
Literally, we need to go to all-you-can-eat sushi. I would die.
Yeah. There is a really good place over off of Hurstbourne. If you guys live in Louisville, the movie theater off of Hurstbourne. It's where I seen the Spidey Man I seen the Odyssey.
Yes.
In IMAX over there. It's not a Cinemark, it's a different one. Anyway.
Is it AMX or AMC?
Yeah, AMC. It's the AMC theaters over there. Right beside of it is this really good buffet, and they have good sushi.
I haven't been to a buffet in so long.
When you go in
Can
there,
we go to a buffet?
Listen, when you go in there, they have I'm assuming they still do. No. When you go in there, they have the little robot greeter at the door, and it says hello, and then it's a robot, and it walks you to your table, and then they have like silverware holding it out for you. Enjoy.
We gotta go just for that. Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah. Whenever we went, it was whenever I went there, because that's the good IMAX theater. We went during Barbenheimer with like probably 5 or 6 other friends, and we all went and watched Barbie. Nope, we watched Oppenheimer first, I think, and then we went to the buffet, and one of my friends harassed the robot. You know our buddy we used to serve with all the tattoos? Yep, he harassed the robot, and then we went back and watched Barbie. It was a great time.
Harass the robot's hilarious.
Yeah, like I thought the robot was gonna like.
Oh, that's funny. And that what's funny, you say that, and so then my brain, golly, guys, Brainer's braining today.
Brain.
Guess what today is? It is the employee party.
Oh,
for our old job.
Damn, that's tragic.
And that for me was a switch. So I feel like I told you this story, but me and my ex were sitting, and we were mirroring another couple that were probably they're probably 5-ish years younger than him and I.
Okay.
And another person came over, and we're just chit-chatting, jostling around, like, and that's how I played it off, and that's how I lived my life for 7 years, was very much how everything's perfect and great and nothing's wrong, and my life is not completely chaotic, falling apart, and I hate everything. And so we were just hee-haw-hawing, and one of our coworkers came over and looked at us, my ex and I, and looked at this young couple and said, "Oh my gosh, this is your future."
And you were like,
got goosebumps.
No.
My first initial thought, like I actually had to get up and I was like, "Oh, I have to pee." My first instinct was, I do not want anybody to live through the hell that I am in right now.
Yeah.
And that switched for me to being like, so why the hell am I?
Yep.
Like, if I don't want that for her, like this sweet baby angel, like why would I want that for myself?
Yeah.
And so that was, full circle, that was said to me, that had happened. I went and had a slight panic attack, and then I went and found you and said, I don't know if I'm with the right person, and walked away.
Yeah. That
all happened.
You know what's funny? Because we had like a pretty decent conversation.
Yep.
Yeah. The employee party before that, same thing happened to me with someone else. And the employee party before that, I had some girls trying to be drama, and I was like, that's not me, so I left. So I had 3.
Wow.
I was there for 6 years, I had 3 employee parties in a row that it was just like,
Yup.
and that was kind of me being like, yeah, whatever. I don't care about it.
Right.
Nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
nothing you
right.
can do about that. But it was just
Right.
ironic.
It was just like,
I
yeah,
was like,
there
these
it is.
things like breed this. I was like, oh my god.
Literally, like, let's put everybody in his space
yeah.
and just fester. I don't even
yeah,
know.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is it was literally less than a month later that I had signed, sealed, delivered here, got it all done.
Period.
So it was crazy because we were talking about it. I ran into some of the old coworkers, whatever, not, I don't know, one of the nights I was sitting there doing work out at the patio with good old Older Than Dirt. And it's funny, I always go sit by myself by the tree. People come find me. It's like, what are you doing over here?
Out like that. I'm like, too many people be running into me.
And I'm just like, well, what was funny is it was one of our super, super, super tall itty bitty baby. He goes, I always knew you were over here by the tree. I was like, you're damn right, I'm over here by the tree. But no, fuck. Oh, that's where I was going. That's what they were talking about. They're like, yeah, the employee party. And I was like,
ooh,
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The employee party. And I feel like I'm kind of happy I'm not going. Like,
yeah,
I don't, you know what I mean?
It
like
freeing.
It's
kinda?
freeing, and it's also like, I don't
It's like
think
peaceful.
I could have gone.
Yeah.
Well, because I don't know, the first employee party I wasn't able to go to because he was not able to go to. I don't know if I ever said that out loud.
Ew.
Because you couldn't bring your significant other the first time. I don't know if we could the second. I don't think you can, which is
technically
dumb, but whatever.
Well, didn't you guys go together because he was working there?
Yeah,
yeah.
That's the only reason why I was allowed to go the second year, because he was also allowed to go.
Yeah. You know what you reminded me of though, because I can't be going out. Like, I got to be careful when I go out because so many people know me from everywhere, and which is crazy because I really don't like.
We bartend though. That's why.
I know. But me and my husband were walking in the gym the other day. Most people that know me know my husband.
Yes.
A lot of times I can look at my husband and say, why do I know that guy? And he'll be like, oh, because of
right.
We're walking in the gym. We're outside about to walk in. And this group of people walk out. And I'll make eye contact with this guy. And I like, for some reason, I recognize him a little bit. And he literally goes, oh, like he's walking with his buddies. Like they're in like a group of 4 people. And after we pass each other, he turns around and he goes, oh, shit, is that Sydney? What's up? And I went, oh, hey, how are you? No idea to this day. And I'm looking right at him and I know his face. And I truly have no idea how I know him. And my husband went, who was that? I said, I was hoping you knew.
I was waiting for you to say something,
you
babe.
don't know that guy? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know. I cannot. So if you're watching, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. That happens to me a lot, though, also because I've done those store openings for so long, too.
Yes. No, absolutely. You
and
saw
I get
a lot of
overlap
people.
because so we're in Louisville, and I've done college town openings, and a lot of college town kids live in Louisville or they go to college in Louisville, and they're back and forth. Right. And so there's like, I have ran into people in Louisville from store openings that I've done in Bowling Green, Pikeville, Jeffersonville, Indiana, and Lexington, Kentucky. So like, you know, because I went through that the other day with this girl. We were both like, how do I know you? And it was because I had done a store opening in Jeffersonville, Indiana, and she was at my bar, and I was like, that's strange, but yeah,
that is strange.
So I have no idea. I know I still have an ice cube down in the bottom of this.
It's really good.
I'm glad you finished yours before me because I thought I was gonna. I've been trying to savor it.
It was so yummy. Those cookies were good too. These are all gluten-free.
That's really perfect.
I forgot they're called, but I found them at Walmart. These are really good.
Yeah,
they
were in cute little bags. Yeah,
yummy.
Okay. Yeah, but
I knew better. I have sensitive teeth. I'm trying to bite it.
Oh, and the ice. Let me just bite the ice cube coffee. The coffee ice cube. Why doesn't my brain work?
Mine hasn't today either. It's probably something to do with the moon.
I have a spill it bestie for you all, and I think we're gonna need opinions on this one. we're going to need your all's input at the end, which is great because now we'll have spaces on our website for that.
Yes.
So,
Actually, there are spaces on the website for you to submit healing inbox, spill it bestie, sip it suggestions, and we recently did like a little fan mail section. Like if you
yes.
have something you want to reach out to us and say, or just like honestly whatever, what have you.
Yeah.
But we've got that now, and we're really excited. So
Yeah.
check it out. See the new stuff that's
So
happening.
feel free to write in through
Yes,
any of those
please.
avenues.
We loved you guys. Love to hear it.
So this person, this Spill It Bestie, this is a guy wondering if it's one of those am I the asshole situations.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'm just going to keep my opinions to myself for now.
Love this. Have I heard this?
No.
Okay.
This guy says, my wife and I split all of our incoming and house/family expenses down the middle. In addition, each week we get $25 pocket money each to spend how we want to. No questions asked. Okay, we'll spend the money. She spends hers fully most weeks on coffees, girls catch-ups, afterpay, etc. I, on the other hand, you're already sounding like an asshole. I, on the other hand, put mine into my personal savings account to use a couple of times each year when my mates are in town. Usually for us boys, we plan to get together. We plan a night out at a sports game, beers, casino, all that jazz. That's their thing, okay?
Yeah.
Recently, on one of our nights out, I won $1,500 at the casino using my money I saved up for nights like this. I was pretty stoked because it doesn't always go that way, and I thought I might treat myself. Well, my wife has found out and has lost it, saying that I should be putting that into our shared expense account for both of us. Even her mom chimed in and says I'm being selfish and should give her half. I think I'm well in my right to keep it to myself and treat myself as it's my pocket money winnings. Am I the asshole? Numero uno. If you're telling me that you split all your money down the middle, no, you don't. No, you don't.
Right.
Also, what you just described is not you splitting your money down the middle.
And my first dissection of that is you say you split everything down the middle. Okay, was that a joint decision or was that a forced decision? Because that doesn't seem like a joint decision if she's upset.
Also, if you're saying that we both get these $25, no questions asked, but then you sound like you're judging her for buying coffee with hers or something like.
Right. Like, okay, so you choose to save yours. Okay, great. You go and you win some money with it. Okay, great. Here's what, I don't know. I love that you have such a healthy relationship because I really do like not compare things, but I use it kind of like as a baseline.
Oh.
Okay. Whatever. Now I'm flustered.
I know. Ugh.
Like, okay.
Men.
You put it in your pocket, you save it up, you go, you win money. I don't understand why it has to be such a black and white thing.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, babe, I won $1,500. I'm going to put, $500 back in my personal money, what have you, and let's go do a nice dinner. And do we have any like credit cards or something to keep up with?
Thank you.
Why is it got to be this is my, because that's what gets me, especially in a partnership. This is mine.
You're acting like you guys like split. And I don't even like to say that. Like, me and my husband don't split things down the middle.
Right.
All of our money goes into our bank account.
And that's why I was like,
that's our money.
Was that a joint decision or was that a you're going to do what I say decision?
Yeah, like, everything that we have is ours.
Because that's where
you know what I mean?
Because
like,
that's where I was. Everything
what do
was
you mean?
split down the
but
center.
It ain't.
But it wasn't.
And you're saying no questions asked.
But if he had money,
very clearly.
Yes, asking questions. Asking more than questions.
Yeah, like she spends hers on coffee, while I, on the other hand, am this perfect little king. That's
and
what
I
you
put it,
sound like.
and I put it
so
in
yes,
a special
sir, you
spot.
are the asshole.
Yes, you are an asshole.
Sorry.
You're welcome.
What do you guys think? Because I can see it. Like, don't get me wrong. I can see certain viewpoints. But if you're the way that you're saying that doesn't equal what. Because if you said we have one joint bank account for bills, we both have our own bank accounts. That's our own money. no questions asked.
Well, I think the way
That's
you
a
said it
different-
too, it's very much the way it was presented.
Yes.
There was not a fact like, fact, she spends hers on coffee. Fact, I put mine away. It was, she spends hers on coffee and girly things, but I set mine aside.
Yes.
And maybe that's just also our personal opinions. Maybe he's just going, yeah, I set mine aside. But
No, because he said, like, I, on the other hand, like, you're
oh,
saying
yeah, the other
that,
hand,
like,
I hate that.
like,
oh,
you
the
are-
other hand.
yeah.
That's my other hand.
Yeah. So he's literally saying, like, she doesn't save hers and I do, so I'm better.
And okay, I'm sorry. Also, of course she's saying, "Hey, you just won $1,500. Like, maybe see somewhere you can be more beneficial. Like, what are you gonna do? Save it for the next time all your mates are in town, so you can go and get more drunk?
Yeah, what?
Like, maybe." And that's the whole thing. It's just like, why is it split down the middle? It doesn't have to be this big ordeal. Part of it too is just like, women are not that complicated. Take her to a nice
Yeah.
dinner for $200. Okay, they're more
Literally.
expensive now. Do like a $300 dinner. She
Not
probably wouldn't
even.
complain.
Yeah. Like, when me and my husband go to, like, Gordon Ramsay, we spend,
Buy
like,
her
$100.
favorite coffee. Like, maybe,
Yeah.
but maybe give her an extra $25 one week. Like, it don't take much.
Also, is that not strange? Like,
that is really weird, actually. Like, I feel like we glossed over the main part.
no, that's like that whole situation that you've set
Like,
up
you
for
have an
yourself
allowance
is
with your
strange.
partner.
That's strange, right?
That's a little.
Because now I want to know: do you in your like allotment per week or month or whatever? Are you already doing like savings and stuff with your bills?
Right, so that is
And
is
then the
that his
25 is
personal
it.
saving
Yeah,
account, or
that's
is
what
that
I'm
supposed to
saying.
be? So then my thing is like, okay, so you have a personal savings account, so then you're not splitting everything down the
Yeah.
center 50-50. You're
Don't-
hoarding cash.
Thank you. So I believe you are the asshole.
Sorry, yo an asshole.
If you guys disagree with us, do tell your side of the story. Which, and like, if it was a more,
No, I love to hear other
if it
sides.
was like a bigger
Like,
amount,
let me
I
know.
would even understand it more. Because
Yeah.
if you're dealing with a lot of money, and you're like, we both make a lot of money, or one of us
Right.
comes from money, or something like that, you have to be cautious of your money.
No, absolutely.
Like, I don't blame you, but I'm like, $25. That's not even a lot of money. Like,
I was thinking about
why
that.
are
I'm like,
you even making it a big deal
I would
to
blow that.
to split the 25? Like, why are you making that a bit, like,
So you get $50 a week as a family for spending
that's
money.
strange.
Like, that's
so
just weird.
that's
And the whole
strange.
no questions asked.
Oh.
So are there questions asked normally? Why are you questioning? Like, decisions should be made in trust.
Which is also, does that money include date nights? Are you guys going on date nights? Like, what's the? Doesn't sound like
we need
it.
more information, friends.
Yeah.
You probably are an asshole, but we do need more information to
Yes,
really solidify.
probably. Which, and it's like, I mean, shit. Sometimes, like, my husband will be like, "Oh, this is going on," just so you know. Like, me and him do that back and forth. Like,
Yes, but it's communicative.
like I literally told him the other day, like, "Oh, I just placed a big Shein order because I'm so excited for Louder Than Life,"
yes.
and he doesn't care. I was just letting him know in case he seen money.
Like,
and,
hey, what's
and
up?
wondered, 'cause
Yes.
occasionally we'll be like, "Oh," you know, and because I've been doing those meal boxes, and so he texted me the other day and was like, "Hey, we got charged for that. Like, just checking. I thought you canceled it." I was like, "No, I canceled this other one that was a free membership." And he was like,
Yep.
"Oh, cool. As long as like
You're
you
aware
approved it
and you know.
and it wasn't like an accident or
Yes.
something." Like,
And I love that. And I love that with you guys. He's not asking accusingly, like,
Yes.
what is this? He's asking, like, hey, babe,
just making sure
just making
you
sure
meant to
you
do
knew
that.
this.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Like, because he knows and understands how your brain works.
Yeah.
Because I've done that. Where
Speaking of, I forgot to cancel it again.
see,
And I have to
Say.
cancel by Friday, so
I literally send reminders to cancel things
yeah.
because
Oh,
I do the free trial thing.
He has them on our calendar now because this one thing had a 6-month free trial, and he was like, "I'm gonna
Yes.
forget that."
No,
so
absolutely.
it's in our calendar. Like,
Absolutely.
cancel that.
Yes,
Yeah,
because that's how we work.
yeah.
That's how we roll.
Anyway, so right into our thing and let us know.
And
I feel like my little brother, like and subscribe.
like and subscribe. And
Yeah, so let us know if he's an
my
asshole.
Neuro-Spicy people, if you need a little brain
Yes.
break, we need to have puzzles on our
Yes.
website, and it's really fun. And her and I have already rabbit holed. And okay, full disclosure,
I
have you
haven't completed it. I got to like 77
I
moves
did too.
on the easy one, and I was like, I'm too tired for this right
Which
now.
one were you trying to do? I was
The
trying to do the
easy one.
healing inbox.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. And I kept being like, here I go, here I go, here I go. Nope. I ended up chasing it around in a circle because you like move the boxes. Yeah. So if you guys, hey, here's a, you know what? I'm gonna put up a thing. I'm gonna put up a thing, and then you guys can write in and tell us how many.
Yep.
How many tries it took you to get the puzzle?
Oh my gosh!
And
please.
I'll try it again, not when I'm asleep, because
I was like half
I think
asleep
I was,
too.
Like, either falling asleep
oh
or
my
I had
gosh,
just
I'm
woken
cracking
up or
We're
something.
The
We're the same human. It's fine. That's why I asked the damn Amethyst. God. Because our what is his official title? Our IT guy. Our
I put it.
our computer guy.
It's in the Google Docs workspace.
Which
so
one?
Cool,
though?
you guys.
I know.
The chitting and chatting workspace.
I don't know. Anyway, our guy.
Basically,
he because he texted me and asked my
what
favorite
was it?
color.
Chief Officer of
dear.
Technologies or something. I don't know. It sounds so
Our
official.
technology officer.
Yes.
He asked me my favorite color, and I said purple, and he was like, "Not us being three peas in a pod, because we all said purple." Which mine has always been baby blue, but I gravitate towards purple a lot more.
And that's I guess that's kind of why I was like, because I like more of like a darker purple.
Yeah. Purple. Anyway,
we're gonna put that on a T-shirt. Purple amethyst,
bitch. Yes, that's our.
Wait,
that's
no,
gonna be
actually, that's gonna be our first T-shirt.
That's gonna be. I'm gonna have a coffee cup that says that. Purple amethyst, bitch.
Things are happening, guys, and I'm
if
so
you guys
happy.
Have any advice? Any sips of the week suggestions? Any healing inboxes you need?
Talk to us.
If you got some tea you want to spill,
you want to tell Sydney you love her shirt. Do a little fan memo. Do a little beat bop boo.
Yes. So now that we're streamlining things, we're getting better. We're trying, guys. We love you all, and as always, we appreciate you so much.
So much. Like really.
Yeah, it's cool to know that people actually like listen.
Yeah. Cause
I
was gonna
for
put
a while
little
I just thought it was like
up.
me,
but I didn't.
It's very cute. So basically,
come back
next week.
Next week for chitting and chatting.
Chitting and chatting.